everybody, Ryan and Claudia here, Ahearn team. Welcome back. Today's video we're going to be talking about what happens when you get your offer accepted, both as a seller and a buyer.
Yes, it must be so exciting, but recurrently we're getting the same question over and over. So we felt we wanted to just do a quick short video to get you the gist and the basics of what happens when you buyer get your offer accepted and you seller decide on an offer.
Yes, and this is based on a standard 30-day escrow. Everything is negotiable. Well, most things are negotiable in real estate, but we're just going to take the standard California Associated Realtors residential purchase agreement on its standard timeline. So let's dive right in. First thing that happens after you get your offer accepted, you open up escrow. The buyer has 3 days to make their deposit in. The deposit is deposited in escrow and it's sent there either by check, cashier's check, or wire. And it's typically, it could be any dollar amount, but it's typically 3% of the purchase price.
So it's really intriguing because suddenly the seller thinks, okay, the deposit is in, it's mine to keep. And the buyers ask the same question, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's some misunderstanding there, and that's why we're doing this. Sellers have 7 days to get their disclosures delivered to the buyer. And what is a disclosure? A disclosure is anything that's happened to the property in the past that you want to let the buyer know that happened. So for example, if you had a plumbing leak in the kitchen and it's been repaired, you do that. You list that as on your disclosures.
Or
if you
had
remodeled the property, put that in. If there's been a death on the property in the last 3 years, put that in your disclosures. We walk you through all those, so it's nothing that you have to worry about. We're going to walk you through each question one by one.
17 days for the inspection. The buyers are allowed to have 17 days to do any type of inspection they prefer to do on a home. Typically, we prefer to do the inspection once we receive the disclosure so that we know if something has been repaired or needs to be repaired. We're going to focus in depth on those areas.
Absolutely. And the inspection period is not just for the house itself. They're going to inspect the title report, what's been on title, if there's any things that have popped up on there. For condos, any of you buying or selling a condo, they're also going to inspect the HOA disclosures that are delivered to them within 2 weeks as well. So inspection period of the house and any associated documents that need to be inspected that involve the house.
Also 17 days is the appraisal. Your lender on the buyer side will request that the home gets an estimate from the bank who's lending you the money. And we have 17 days to fulfill that requirement.
Exactly. Now, on the 21st day, your loan contingency is up. That means that your lender has to fully approve you and be ready to go to docs or closing by 21 days. That means that you're 100% approved and the property is approved, the appraisal is in, and you're ready to go. Now, real quick, this deposit that you as a buyer put into escrow on day 3, these 3 contingencies, your inspection, your appraisal, and your loan, these 3 contingencies protect your deposit. So if you get to day 21 and you've removed all your contingencies, you're good with the inspection, you're good with the appraisal, and you're good with your loan. If you choose to back out after day 21, then typically the seller would receive your deposit. So you want to make sure these all happen within the time frames allowed.
And then finally, 30-day close of escrow. So in 30 days, the buyer receives the title and escrow closes and he's the new buyer.
And seller gets your money.
Yay.
That's the standard process. Now, every one of them is different, but this is the typical one. So when we're in escrow with you, we'll go through what the difference is between the typical and what we're receiving on your offer as well.
Yes, everything is negotiable and those dates could change quite dramatically.
Thanks for watching this video. As always, if we can help out with anything real estate wise, we want to be your go-to agency for anything real estate related. So feel free to reach out to us. Our phone number and contact information will be above or below this video, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you for watching.